Hey everybody, this is Dr. J, Arjun and Professor Spike coming to you live from Long Island, New York and Oakland, California. How you guys doing?
Oh, look at it.
Good.
Making money today?
Making a little. It's pretty flat, but I'm making some money.
Dr. J decided to cash in some of the profits. I rang the cash register. I'm allowed.
Excellent.
Yeah. Buy
I
yourself
don't
something
have
nice.
the old gambling spirit that I used to have. I see a profit, I take a profit.
Yeah.
I grabbed all my Alzheimer's plays and cashed them all in for nice profits. I rang the cash register. My
Biogen
figure
is
is
spiking right
I
now.
don't want to wait for the news on Biogen.
Yep.
Because if it's bad, I think it gets killed, and if it's good news, maybe I lose a few points on
I call that lost opportunity because you can't lose when you're not in.
It's also it's always sell the rumor, buy the news. I mean, buy the rumor, sell the news.
That's the safest way to play these things. I agree.
Yeah, I already had the profit. Why be greedy?
Yeah.
I also sold some Churchill for a profit. I saw $24 pre-market. I said, okay, 5% from yesterday's close. Thank you very much. I'm out. I didn't make a huge profit, but I made 20 from 20 to 24. That's not that terrible. 20%, right?
Yeah, a couple weeks work. That's great.
Yeah, so I made cash my Churchill. But I actually I added to a few things as well. So I was busy today. I did a lot of trading.
Yeah, I just trimmed a little bit of my DRIO.
Did you?
Just a little bit, just 5%.
So it didn't really make any kind of moves, though. It's still been sort of languishing.
It's in the 19s, and I was buying in the 15s. So
okay.
Yeah.
Greg is with us today. I always get excited when Greg.
Oh yeah, Greg.
Greg, how you been?
Greg, this girl was driving me crazy. She wants me to buy crypto. I had to block her on Twitter. Greg. That's amazing.
And Greg is the kind of guy that never blocks anybody, so I could imagine.
Yeah, this must be an egregiously bad one. Egregiously bad.
Greg is pretty thick-skinned, so I can't imagine.
Wow.
From the Sunshine State of Miami. Is this Long Beach, California, or is this Long Beach, Long Island?
That's California.
That's got to be California. Look at that picture. He's in California.
He's in California.
Yeah, Long Beach is nice, but not that nice.
Yeah, California, I'm sure.
Greg?
Yeah.
Although Long Beach, Long Island is pretty nice, too.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
No, it is. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful long boardwalk, short beach. You can get into the water quickly.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of two-piece volleyball going on. Two-piece, you know what I mean by
two-piece, yes. And if you watch long enough, sometimes one piece. Then you're very happy.
Yes.
We have someone joining from China, it says.
Seriously?
Wow. I think that's
Long Beach, China. Okay.
There we go. We got some Delaware. All right, that's where my fiance is from. Shout out Delaware.
So when are you pulling the trigger on that?
Oh, on getting married?
Yeah.
Oh, next June.
Okay.
That's even a harder decision than selling a stock.
Barely.
Tesla's up big time today, $20.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice to have an upward green close on Tesla for a change. It's been a little bit of a free fall since it topped out at $900 a share. And we have our JMIA fans. You know, we have quite a few of those.
Yes, we do.
So
West Virginia, Switzerland. Wow, we are truly a global show.
That's right. We
have China today. We have
the community
today.
I can find a pen.
Nice.
Yeah, we have West Virginia. That's almost as good as Switzerland. West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
West Virginia, Switzerland, equal.
Wow, look at this. What Patrick said.
Patrick?
Oh, wow. That is, oh my.
Well, I don't mind.
Jake would not be happy.
Look, I don't mind you taking profits on BCRX. I'm not kidding. It's fine. You've had a nice run. Maybe you were in it since 3, 4, 5. Fine, take your profits. But switching to Sorrento, I'm not sure.
I cannot, it's just my opinion, but I cannot get behind that decision.
Well, for one thing, we're so brainwashed by Jake about the negativity of Sorrento. And also on our own, if we look at it objectively, there have been a lot of pumps of the Sorrento that seem suspicious. So alleged takeovers at various prices that never occurred on several occasions, propagated by management, not by, rumors propagated by management. So there's been a lot of dubious behavior on the part of management with Sorrento. And I'm not saying going forward they don't have some good drugs. They probably do. But it's kind of like, what Jake says, if you don't trust management, don't stay away from the stock.
I think that's a very safe way to play things, unless you're perfect at timing the pumps.
Yeah. Someone else made a switch out of BCRX.
Oh, BCRX to Albo. Okay, I can get behind that.
You can get behind that. That's one of It's one of Arjun's specials.
The timing of that switch.
Look, we're not really not being critical about selling BCRX. It had a nice run. And if you don't want to play it for, I think 18 before next earnings report, it's close to that now, 16 and a half. So if you want to cash out on BCRX, I'm not going to yell at you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's no problem trimming or doing whatever.
Yeah. We'll have to take a look at ENTX.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll start with that one.
Yeah.
We'll do VBIV. It looks like someone's asking VBIV.
So, Patrick is... You're
getting congratulated.
There you go.
Oh, probably for getting married next year. Thanks, Greg. Thank you.
You spelled condolences wrong.
Okay, so Patrick has his reasons.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has his reasons.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you know the timing of these things, who's to say?
And Man is with us. Greg is with us. Man, all the old time guys are with us today. I added VBIV today. Did you add any?
I added a little bit. Yeah, I moved a little bit of DRIO to VBIV.
Yeah, I couldn't resist it when it hit. What was it? What was the low? 3.
I had a limit.
3.25 was your spot.
I had a limit by open at I think 326 or 325.
Yeah, well, I added it 3 when the bid was 327. The ask was 328. I never looked at what I got it at, but I put in a market order.
Okay.
So 327 and a half. I probably paid for it.
Yeah. 333 now, but you're right. It might be. It seems like it's coiling.
Albo upon approval, I'm guessing 50 plus.
And that could happen, and that's going to happen mid-July, right?
Yeah, 45 days to get about a 60% return is my prediction.
That's a nice little return if it happens.
Agreed.
And Joda's talking
here's another VBIV guy.
Same guy.
Another VBIV guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, what are you in these days?
I just
VBIV.
Whenever I saw that letter V, I'm a little bit,
I like to know what Man is interested in. What's your big play, Man?
He's typing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna start with ENTX today, as everyone
All
was
right, let's
promised.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Man gives us one, we'll start.
Lest we be accused of creating too much dog doo-doo.
ENTX it is. Look, we had very important discussion earlier. Now, it was all stock related, other than
There you
you're
go.
getting married. But you're getting married is old news already.
Yeah,
That's true. But
We don't need to
it's
keep
not
talking.
old news to our new viewers.
True.
True. And speaking of new viewers, hit that subscribe button before you forget. And as always, we own due diligence. Our opinions are strictly owned and do not constitute investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting. And you can check with your dog. If it barks twice, yes. If it barks once, no. Whatever system you like. I like the dog system,
Old to the American.
Or your wife. It's you as a reverse indicator.
Right. I told you I've been hired to do that by friends of mine.
When my wife says,
let me know what you're
sell,
investing in, so I
buy.
know what to sell.
And when my wife says buy, I sell. All right, so the first one is ENTX.
Right. I don't think it's on your.
Not on my list, but we'll do it. There's another interesting pet play called KIN. Up sharply the last couple of days. Maybe we should look at that. Steven alerted me to that one.
ENT.
KIN is another pet play. And TerraBio up a nickel today to 1.47%. Volume is
It had a Reddit-looking move in the middle of March.
Look at the range, 1 to 10. It's quite a range.
Yeah. Cabinet guy just asked me to take his wife.
Take my wife, please. Remember Henny Youngman?
Yes, exactly.
Take my wife,
He
please.
said you'll drive me to my grave, so I got the car out in like 5 minutes.
There's a lot of wife jokes. But you know something? They're the ones that take out paychecks and laugh all the way to the bank.
Well, I can't say that. My wife actually makes more than I do.
All right.
So she takes home money all the way.
Yeah.
To the bank. That's funny. I didn't catch that part. A man said he's into CTXR just to close that loop.
Oh, it's
Ooh, I
still
like-
into CTXR. Okay. We
Like
can look
this
at that.
chart. Look at this. Very nice.
Interesting looking chart.
I like it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Rounded bottom, coming over the what is this? The 50 cross to 50 today,
Mm-hmm.
and we're
Is that
having
a
a cross of
quarter?
the 9. The 9-day looks like it's going to cross the 50 if it hasn't already.
Yeah. What's that high from late April? That one looks maybe like it might be tough.
This high,
The one right before, yeah, 407. Okay.
407 taken out. It could be really a flyer. That's the key level.
Nice.
It's the only that looks like next because that's the only higher high that after today.
Oh, today's higher than the day after that 407?
No,
That's
but that's not a high. That's not a candle that represents.
Oh, yeah. 365.
Of any candle that represents a pivot, this is today's high. Is higher. It's a
Right.
high. It's a high. Let's
High,
take a look
high.
let's take a look at the where we are with the averages. The green, the 9-day, first of all, the 50 is at 330, and the 9 is at 324. So it's close, getting there. I want to see that green cross the 50 as well. The chart looks interesting. It does look like it's done its penance, hovering around the bottom. And if it gets over that what was it, 370 mark?
Yeah.
well, for Mark, I don't remember what we said it was.
407.
407, yeah.
It could
Then
run.
it's really likely to run. So what about these numbers here? 409. Oh, let's make it 409.
Okay. Sure,
409.
whatever. 410, yeah.
So we want to cross 409 as a Momo play, but you could buy it right here and use the recent low of 282. 280 is the stop. Yeah, I mean, it looks like an interesting play off the charts. 280 is a stop, and maybe use the RSI if it gets oversold as a reason to sell. We were oversold back here on 311, and look what happened. It collapsed. So that might be a good barometer to use, the RSI.
Yeah.
Use the RSI for a sell signal when it crosses 70. RSI right now is 59.
Okay, so we still got up maybe a little room.
Sure, a lot of room. All right, we don't know the fundamentals, but off the chart, it looks playable.
Yep. I think I'll nibble.
KMPH?
KMPH.
KMPH. Jake was hesitant. He's got it on his dubious management list. And that created a stir on the StockTwits board with some of the longs. Now, I take everything Jake has to say with a grain of salt. I take everything anybody has to say with a grain of salt, especially when they're extreme statements, in either direction. So we've got to use our own judgment here. And we are in a Zoom channel. So until that changes, I don't care about the dubious management. I'm in it for now. I added to it. We talked about the fundamentals. The fundamentals look very good with ADHD drug. The CEO actually developed a very popular ADHD drug by Vance, or VANSE, something like that. Probably saying it wrong. But the new one that he's developed at ChemPharm is called Astaris, and that one is supposedly better. And they're hooked up with Corium for the marketing. And Corium, a lot of people from the Corium team were on the sales force that sold Vyvanse, apparently. I'm probably saying these names all wrong, so forgive me. But that's more or less the story. The CEO doesn't seem credential-wise to be, to have dubious credentials. He's solid credentials, a PhD from the University of Iowa, a researcher, and he himself suffers from ADHD, so he has a vested interest in it. His child suffers from ADHD and is on that other drug with a V. So he's looking forward to switching him over to Astaris.
Got it.
I think it's, it has integrity. I don't think this is not a sham situation, and it's not a scam. I don't know that maybe it's being pumped a little, but that's okay with me. I think there were past instances of this stock being unduly pumped. I don't know that that's happening now. I'm not aware of it. But if it is, I don't care. As long as the chart is right. As long as the chart is continuing to do what the chart is doing, I'm happy. If someone wants to pump it, go ahead. I don't care. Pump away. And if it takes it to 15, all the better. So what target what target, what key areas do we want taken out? We want this pivot point taken out.
It is. Yeah.
That was taken out. So after that, there's really nothing until 1380.
Yeah. Yep.
So I see it running up this channel, quite possibly to test that 1380 mark. And then until it breaks the lower end of that channel, I'm in it. I'm probably adding some more. I added today. I added yesterday. I took out my initial position on Tuesday, I believe. I think so, because I did a 1-minute video on this that was actually loaded with information. I did that video on Sunday, so I didn't have a chance to buy it till Tuesday. So my first buy was Tuesday, and I pretty much added to it every day of the week. So I'm pretty enthusiastic about this one. I like the chart. I like the product. I think I like the product, but I like the chart more than the product. More than the drug, I like the chart.
Yep.
Since it's up there, you want to go to CTXR? Since a couple of people have been asking. Since
Man
was saying that that's his biggest holding, and he's
Man's biggest holding. Okay.
And he said that he thinks there might be a swing opportunity over the summer.
Well, I'm going to draw that trend line. The trend line back from April.
I don't remember what this company does, but
it's a minnow lock.
Okay.
For venal catheters.
Got it. It's a very nice channel.
I love this trend line.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really nice trend line. And as long as it sticks to this trend line, no reason to sell.
Yep.
It's going in the right direction, and it has to really run. It has to take out the high from May 3rd.
252. Yeah.
Yeah, 252. We're not that far away. We're not that far away. And if it takes that out, let's take a look at where it might go.
There was a big high from back in February.
Yeah, it probably could go all the way to its yearly high.
$3 is that, or $3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks good, man. And of course, we know the fundamentals. So fundamentals are quite good.
Another one I'll add to the list.
Yeah. I know. In fact, I have to disclose that I own a decent sized position.
Ever since Fosco gave this to us.
Maybe not as big as Man, but I have a nice position.
I came and went on that. We also have a request from Cabinet Guy for Paysafe.
Yeah, sure. I don't remember.
Before we get to the EV plays, and
I still own Paysafe. I'm pretty sure I didn't sell it.
Because we have two themes today, and that's the Alzheimer stuff and the electric vehicles. But we're doing this.
Paysafe is, gambling play, a casino play mainly. That's with NetTeller. I'm not familiar with their other divisions, but that's how I know the company. And it looks like it's trying to straighten itself out in recent days. So
I'm hoping to.
Yeah.
I think I bought around the same time you did, which is that $14.
Yeah. I haven't bought any recently, but I haven't sold. I don't remember what I paid. I have no idea. But it looks like it looks like it has broken that downward trend line now. It's trying to form a new upward trend line. And the real proof of the pudding will be if it takes this high out on 520, 1272. So with a break of 1272, I would add. I mean, for me, I would add. Or maybe swing trade it if you don't have a position. I would wait for the Momo, break to 1272, and then you look for a target up around here.
Yeah, there's that big gap to fill.
up around 14. So if you get in at 1275, you're looking for 14. And then if you're looking for 14, you probably have a stop at 12, right about where we are.
Right. Makes sense.
Oh, and hope it keeps to this trend line with a tight stop. It's another way to do it. I think it's a playable stock. I think it's got very good fundamentals. BlackRock owned it for several years, took it private, now took it public. I'm sure they made money both ways because they're black.
Yep.
I think
Frozen? You're frozen, Dr.
Dr.
J.
J got a little frozen. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's
All
back.
right.
He's back.
I'm back. I said there's nothing wrong with owning this one as, part of the gaming play, gambling.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For that matter, DraftKings, there's nothing wrong with it going in right now, I think. Take a quick peek at DraftKings.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's been in a rough spell, but it's looking decent.
Looking a little better. Looking like it turned the corner, right?
It hit 50 today.
I think
I
it
still
turned the
have
corner.
some of this in my retirement account. I haven't touched it.
I think it turned the corner.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We were calling 100 this year. Now that's looking tough.
It's still possible.
Still possible.
Yep. It's just a little harder now.
Right now, it's the 200 is serving as clear resistance, as you can see.
Yep.
5 trading days ago, it hit 51.92, which was the 200. You got to take that 51.92 out.
Yep.
And then you could buy to your heart's content.
Yep.
But I'm convinced that it's going to make another move, a run.
Yeah. This is just a hold for me, not add.
For now, it's oscillating between the 9 and the 200.
Yeah.
So it's caught in the middle. It's kind of like, you could be long here or you could be short here. I would rather be long than short.
Mm-hmm. You might have a nice opportunity to buy just leading into football season. I was thinking about it.
I've been buying it since these lows.
Right after the Super Bowl, there was a good opportunity, and then right after the March Madness, there was.
I bought a little more today because I had to invest some of my profits from the Alzheimer's drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, long-term policy and regulation, I think, will only help this play. You just got to be patient.
This one is doing what it should be doing based on a cup and handle type formation.
Ooh-wee, look at this.
It looks very much like it's going to go up to 2750.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the top end of that swing range.
That was a perfect time to add at that halfway point of that.
And if it does get there, I probably am going to sell some of my wife's shares. I won't tell her. I'll just sell it. Because if
around 27.
If I tell her, I'll have to explain it for about 2 hours.
Yeah, look at the way 2 days ago it went exactly to halfway on that green candle. Perfect add point.
Yeah. We've been saying it looks like a buy every time we look at this chart. The problem is if you buy it and the data comes out and it's negative, then you're going to get hit.
Right.
So,
well, yeah, we also have that flip side. If you sell it at 27, but then finally the boy who cried wolf actually gets eaten by a wolf.
Yeah.
A play like this,
I'm just telling you what I plan on doing. 27, I'm probably going to shave some.
Yeah,
I don't have that much to begin with.
As will I.
I don't have that much left.
Makes sense.
I don't have that much left to shave, but I'm still going to shave.
I think the next one is Sava.
Yes,
I shaved a little too early.
Maybe. I definitely want to look at DRIO today. It's running a little bit.
All right.
It's up to the 19s, which is great.
Java is one beautiful chart.
Wow. Look at that.
One of our listeners asked, are we selling now or going for 65 or 82?
Look at the March 17 tide. Took that out today, 63.65. In fact, it's trading above that. And let's see where it goes after that. You have another high here, 63.74. Took that out. I gotta look further back.
Yeah, back in the Reddit week.
These Alzheimer's plays are all peaking into the weekend. They're peaking.
60, yeah, I took it out.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't take it out. 65.
Biogen today is killing all the Alzheimer's plays.
65.74 is like a key number here. Takes that out, it could run to a new high. Well, I don't know about new highs. That was 123.
Yeah. You're gonna need news to ever break that. But yeah, I mean,
and I think all of them are going to sell off after that news, except the BIIB. If the news is positive, it'll go up. Everything else, I think, is going back down. That's why I took my profits. The old buy the rumors, sell the news.
Yep.
And I was worried PDUFA, the decision could come today after the close, something like that. So,
if you're a superstitious person, Friday after hours is bad news.
Could easily happen. No, I mean, most likely it'll come.
I think Biogen's going to get the approval. I just don't want to bet on it.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
CSIV, I sold my CSIV pre-market.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a gain. They were giving me 5% more than the close the day before pre-market. So I said, all right, I'll take it. It's just about where I sold it, 23.90. I sold it at 24.
Yeah. Nice looking chart.
Yeah, no question. No question that it's nice looking chart.
Yeah, I don't want to sell it to the 60s.
Yeah, let's see the 30s first. How about that?
Exactly. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a nibbler. I mean, this doesn't look bad at all.
It's got to take out 24.33. I think it took it out, didn't it?
I think it did today, briefly.
Or maybe it
took it out yesterday.
Yeah. So it's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question. There's nothing standing in its way to go to 30.
There you go, $33. Yeah, that was what I was thinking when I looked at this. 33.
So I probably would get back in with a dip to the 9 because the 9 looks like good support here.
Yeah.
Notice the 9
especially as a convergence there.
The 9 has crossed the 50.
Right, exactly.
Very bullish.
Good sign.
And also probably a good sign that I got out. I stayed in other car. My other car plays. I'm in XPEV still.
It seems like XPEV was one of your best moves.
XPEV is a nice one.
You timed it very well. Yeah.
Yes, I'm in that one just about perfect.
That's just parabolic. Look at that.
It's just beautiful. Now that it's trading above the 100, you could even add that. Nothing wrong with adding at this point.
Yep. Because it already took out. You see that red candle from April, the top. What's that? I think it might have taken that out. 39.24. Oh no, it hasn't yet.
But if it does, it's going to fly.
To the moon.
To the moon, as Jigglypuff likes to say. This one has runner potential.
Actually, I like this a lot. I might add, hoping it busts through that $40 and just goes.
Yeah, XPEV is one that if you like the EV plays, and this one is exciting because it has a big self-driving component to it. They're partnered up with, who they partnered up with? Maybe they're doing it themselves. I don't remember.
I think they're doing it themselves.
Probably themselves, but they're a high tech company, very high tech. So this is a very interesting play. It's been a big winner for me over the last couple of weeks. I don't know that I'm in it right at the bottom, but I'm close.
Close. Yeah. Beautiful chart.
Yeah. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. But what's the difference? If I'm in it a little bit above the bottom, so what? It's just an amazing chart.
Yeah, you don't see these. You don't see these too often. This is nice.
And the Neo is very similar, not quite as good.
Yeah, let's look at DRIO whenever we have time.
I'm going to look at Neo first, then DRIO.
Yeah, we'll stick to the EVs. Neo, not quite as good, but still great.
It's run into resistance now.
Oh, so it has to take similar thing though. It has to take out that high.
Right.
Okay.
Right. This high right here.
If it takes 43.13, another moon play.
Yep. Neo to the moon.
And I don't see any reason why this one and xpev won't behave similarly.
Well, this one is shown, has tried 4 times to take that out and failed. That's the only thing I don't like about it. The green is crossing the 200, I think. What is?
Yeah.
The 9 day is crossing the 200. The 9 day has served as support going back to May 24th. I think the 9 day will continue to serve as support as Neo continues to trend up. If it corrects to the 9 day, I'll probably add.
Okay. So you'll basically add around $40.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Add at 40 and hope it breaks.
At this point, I'm like, it's like I could either add or take off at this point.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of shares. I could take some off and then look for a pullback and come back stronger.
Maybe take off in the 43s and add in the 40s. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
If I get a continued run today to like that 43 number, I should probably sell half my position.
Right. But if you like it, just add now.
Yeah. I would rather add to xpev. The chart looks better.
Makes sense. So DRIO real quick.
And then we'll come back and look at Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tesla. We have Greg doesn't come on too often, so Greg requested Tesla. We're going to do Tesla.
Yeah, I took a little bit off this one, but just fundamentally, I love this company, so I'm not taking too much off.
Well, it had a nice move above the high of 1842 on May 24th. So once you broke that high, then you're looking at resistance way up here at 2191.
So that was initially 22 is where I want to take about a quarter of what I have off the table. And
I would take it at 2175.
Sure, yeah, around there, yeah. But yeah, I really like this play long regardless.
I would take it right about where I drew that line.
But yeah, I bought a decent chunk below 16, so it's looking good.
Yeah. If you want to take some off the table, you can take some off the table. Depending, if it looks like it's not going through the 100 so easily, you can just take some off right there at 2080, 21.
Yep.
Not be greedy.
Nice.
Looks very nice, Trio.
Nice,
what are they into again?
You want?
This one's, it's kind of like telehealth. I would say it's like a very baby version of like Livongo and Teladoc, and they have good partnerships with some big companies, and the contracts are going to keep coming in, and so I think this is a sustained revenue growth play.
They're looking good.
So I'm targeting 50 within a year, but I don't know when it'll happen based on market cap and what I've seen.
It's one for our viewers to pay attention to.
Yep. See you at 50 at some point next year.
Tesla. Boy, this was a heartbreaking slide for a lot of people. A lot of Elon Musk, the Muscovites, the Musks got creamed.
He started talking about Dogecoin too much.
Who? Elon?
Yeah, and then he
went on SNL. He went on SNL, talked about
SNL and said it was a scam, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's down on Bitcoin because of the ecology, allegedly.
Yeah, well,
he's environmental.
The whole idea about having a copy of every transaction on every computer that's involved is so much communication and so much electricity. It's right. It just there's got to be easier ways or better ways of doing that.
Yeah, but newsflash, I think Bitcoin's here to stay. So
I do.
Well, like I said, if we could find a more efficient way of implementing this architecture,
right?
then,
we'll
be in better shape.
Maybe
I'll make that my next project.
The bad news is we're still in a vicious downtrend. Today's up 20 is just a drop in the bucket. We have to break this high.
Yeah, it's not safe to buy.
We have to break 635 and change.
Yep.
In order to feel a little better. A lot better. You can exhale at 636. What did I say, 636?
Yeah, I think it's 635. Yeah, 636. There you go.
Whatever, 636. Right in there.
Yeah. It's not a great chart. Not a great chart.
No, but you at least have a target now, 636.
Man said that Tesla dropped on bad news from China.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Well, there's been a lot of friction with the Chinese and Tesla. They've been feuding about something or other.
Well, they want to sell xpevs. They don't want to sell Teslas.
And look at the candle. You have a nice harami forming, which is bullish. I'd like to see a follow through on today's performance on Monday, at least to the upper end of the channel. I really would like to take out that 630-ish. If that 636 goes out, I'm adding. I'm probably adding anyway because I keep adding to this. I don't care where it's going.
Well, yeah. I mean, with companies like this, it's almost irrespective of chart sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing the chart really on this one. I'm playing it for longer.
Kamal's thinking that it might be what he's calling a stop-loss domino effect. Just based on what the computer algorithms are seeing.
People's stop losses are getting hit.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Stop loss domino effect. I agree.
It's just getting this is getting accumulated by the big boys probably.
I think so. And then you also have similar looking dreadful charts for Amazon, AOL.
Yeah.
Not Google. Google is the exception.
Well,
take a quick look at Google.
Does China have a replacement for Google with its own version? Is Alibaba more like an Amazon?
No, I think Baidu, BIDU.
Alibaba's closer to like a Shopify, Amazon type of deal, less so Google.
And Baidu's more like a Google.
Yeah, more
and then you have Mercado Libre is another Amazon-like play in South
Yeah.
America that I
Yeah, that's going to China at all.
I don't even have to draw this.
Not anything with the word Libre in it.
Google is by
Good
far
stuff. It's good stuff.
the best of the. I don't know if it's by far the best of all tech, but look at the 50, beautiful support and an upward trend line, and you can
Yeah, this
see
is
that
nice. This is
basically
nice.
in a channel.
So let's take out that high from April, whatever, and it's going to the moon.
Yeah, Google looks like it's going to become a Googleplex. What is a Googleplex, Professor Spike? 10 to the 10th power?
It's a 1 with, what, 100 zeros?
A 1
I
with
thought it
100.
was, wait, I thought that was a Google, but Google.
Oh, that's a Google. That's a Google.
It's 100 zeros to the 100th or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's some huge. One of them is a Google. The other one is a Googleplex.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's a lot of zeros. I think it's a Google zero.
I don't deal with those concepts.
I think it's a 1 with a Google zeros.
Something.
Yeah, it's 10 to the Google.
10 to the Google. Okay.
Yep.
All I know is
big number.
Google looks like it's going to be to the Googleplex.
Okay.
Well,
so your price target is a Google.
Computers will never know that.
Yeah, Google.
You could actually have a stock that's so high priced that your computer can't store its value.
Google just keeps going up. Look at this chart. You don't.
Let's say 2,500 by the midsummer. That sounds.
You don't have to be a chartist to see this. It's just pure Momo all the way.
Beautiful.
Doesn't look like it's going to run out of steam. Solid support at the 50.
It's a perfect chart. It's perfect.
Perfect chart. Now let's go to Bitcoin chart.
Oh,
yeah, this one.
And they also just did Ethereum also. These same guys.
Yeah.
Grayscale.
This is not what you want to look at. Grayscale.
Doesn't this mirror the movement of Bitcoin?
It should.
Does it? Oh, this is
if it's done right, it should.
Okay. Yeah, my mistake. Carry on.
Well, we're at the 200 for support, and we're testing it.
Yeah, I had some Bitcoin and I got rid of all of it maybe like a month ago, and I'll come back in.
Long term, let's look at the weekly on this.
I own zero crypto. Zero.
Yeah, me too.
Look at this chart. How could you own zero? You see this chart? This is the thing of beauty.
No, but so I sold it all. It just felt weird a month ago, and I just sold all of it. I'll come back.
Right now, it's on the monthly, very close to support at the 50.
I could be convinced to add at some point soon.
I'm
just in no rush with this. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like.
Was there a reason why you wanted to start this conversation, Dr. J?
About Bitcoin?
Yes.
I own this company. I started buying into Grayscale.
Oh, so you own this specific? Okay, got it.
I own Grayscale.
Well, I mean, you could buy Bitcoins or you could buy the derivative. This is the derivative.
Yeah, it's a little easier to conceptualize when it's. I think this is probably just whatever it is divided by 1,000 or something.
High of the year was 58.22 apparently, right? I think it was even higher.
I mean, it does look like, based on this chart you're looking at, it looks like it's bottoming out, at least at a local minimum.
Yeah, I think it's.
So if you're gonna get in, daily $8 short, this is the time to do it.
You could play this with a hard stop at whatever that low is.
Looks good to me because I have a long-term objective, and I think the 50 holds here. If the 50 doesn't hold here, I'll buy it at the 100 because I'm convinced that this high of 1478 is good for support. So the worst I can do is lose half my money, but the upward potential is unlimited. That's how I see it.
I mean, obviously, we have a lot of people rattling the teacups for SNDL later, but No, in the meantime, yeah, it's it's always been compelling, but everybody's afraid of it too because it's just so volatile.
And there's a lot of competition. Ethereum, Litecoin, all kinds of crazy coins.
There's room
Well,
for all of
Ethereum
them,
is
though.
the most credible one, not
I
Doge. But
like ETH and Bitcoin. I mean, I have no problem owning those.
right, like I
Forever.
said, Grayscale just started advertising for a Ethereum version also. I think it
Yeah.
was ETE or something like that, but I don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Crypto.
And they have a mix, another Grayscale that has a lot of different crypto coins. I forget the symbol, but this is the one that I'm in, pure Bitcoin.
Yeah, should we do Sundial? I think
Yep.
Linda and Mark and Kamal, they
I'll be
all want
glad
some.
to.
Yeah.
But first we're going to do one that I own.
Yep, the
Very
weed,
selfish.
the pot stocks, the pot
Dr. J is
stocks.
very selfish.
That's fine.
Yes, I'm in this one too.
I own this one, and what can I say? I think if you're going to own a pot stock, it's best to own either Tilray, Kronos, CGC, one of the biggies. That's how I see it, and also Curaleaf. Those are my favorites. Sundial, maybe. But this one looks like it's turned around.
Finally,
I'm playing it off the bounce.
finally turning the corner.
Someone smart told me with weed, you bet on the picks and shovels.
Yeah, I think it's going to go
funny.
up. I think it's going to run up to the March 14th high at 31.34. So I'm continuing to add to my Tilray position, which I started yesterday.
Okay.
Started it right here.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was in it from that
Oh,
first
no,
one
this
up.
is weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
it
know,
shows a
man.
lot though. These other intervals do show stuff.
I started it here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I like to see on charts.
Yeah, but
Nice.
the green is crossing the purple. The 9-day is going to take out close to 50.
Yeah, this is a buy.
Question about this.
I think so. I like Tilray.
In our opinion, this is a buy.
SNDL. And then we'll call it quits, or is there one more?
We have a couple of requests here and there.
Yeah, a few people are asking about.
We have one request for PHIO, which is, I always say yes.
There's some BCRX questions, but I don't know if we'll have time to chart BCRX.
And somebody asked for AMD, believe it or not.
Sundial is coming back down to the 100.
This looks nice.
We'll see if that can hold. That can hold. I think it can hold.
This looks like a nibble at the very least.
Yeah, because the next relative high is $1.68, and it should get there. If pot continues to be hot, it gets there easily in no time.
I always like hot pot.
You like your pot hot?
Chinese hot pot?
Yeah. Very
delicious.
tasty.
Might get that tonight. Delicious.
Oh yeah, you're in Oakland. You should have a lot of options.
Oh yeah, get some. Yeah, you're familiar with Berkeley.
Yeah. But also, Queens has a couple good spots also.
Nice. So 177, 176. Okay.
Looking good.
Yeah.
For a swing, you would actually swing this, Dr. J?
Why not? You buy right here, and you get out at the low stop loss, tight stop loss at
$1.
$1.02 would be a stop.
Right.
So your downside is 20 cents. Your upside is 55 cents.
Correct.
Nice.
That's a good swing.
It is. Nice swing, especially as pot looks like it's heating up a little bit.
Yeah. And it's in a nice channel. Yeah, I like this one a lot, actually. I might nibble here.
We have to chart BCRX.
Yeah, we can't go two shows in a row without our thoroughbred.
I know a lot of people are wondering if this is a top.
I think this is
It's
just strong.
Not a long-term top.
This is so strong.
Hit 1672 yesterday. I wouldn't bet on this thing at the top.
So here's the thing. So 1683 is the highest it's been since 2006. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, and if it takes that out,
then it goes to 2022.
The question is, if people wanted to buy back in, where would they go?
The action on today's candle, it's it has a long bottom shadow, not that long, but a bottom shadow, and it's the kind of doji that I like.
Yeah, I just can't sell this. I get why people are, but it's too strong.
Like I said, some of the questions are more like, when do we get in? Do we get in now and just pay the premium?
You have to get, if you want to get in the 15s, you have to get a little lucky. I mean, it could happen, but you got to get a little lucky.
Maybe that 1511, maybe.
It could, but I mean, every time we think it's going to pull back, it doesn't. So we have to,
I've been trimming at these numbers, not even buying at these numbers.
I think that's
pretty soon I'm going to have none left.
I mean, I'm just holding. I'm not doing anything.
I drew this too tight. We're in a zoom shot. Should pull this back.
Right.
I could see it topping at the 1680s. I could see it staying in the 16s. I could see it pulling back to the 15s. It's hard to know. I mean, I play this super long anyway, so I don't really care. But
yeah, no, I just took a bunch and put it in my long term, just to not look at it for a year.
If you're looking for the bargain, you're looking for it to pull back to the 9-day.
Yeah, which is okay. Low 15s. Low 15s.
Yeah, you're never going to get 15. You're never going to get 15. It seems.
This is a beautiful looking chart. Not unlike what was it, xpev and a few others we looked at today. Neo. Yeah. Nice looking. Some really nice looking charts we looked at today. The KMPH looked nice. There were some nice charts.
Yeah, Jiggly's thinking he's out of the game.
What? Why?
I don't think so, Jiggly. It's just a question of paying the premium.
No, the thing with BCRX is, yeah, if you knew nothing about the company, you wouldn't add it today. But we know everything about the company.
Right. I mean, like I said, when I bought that long term, I bought it 16 plus.
Yeah, it's going way up in a year.
A lot of people are asking our general opinion about Biogen, only because it did really have a good jump today.
I mean, it's just gambling, right? What do people need to know?
It's a good question. That is a good point. It's whatever happens Monday is going to say whether or not it goes for that.
Like
there was a jump today. The question is, do we take advantage of the jump and bail at 4 o'clock today, or do we just hold on?
My opinion is down. I think the FDA turns thumbs down on Biogen.
Wow, that is.
I am going to disagree with you, but regardless, I'm not playing it, so it doesn't matter.
I'm totally out of the play because I sold.
Well, I have some, and this and its friends like Saba.
I'm putting it at 2-to-1 odds that it gets, or basically 66.666% chance it gets approved.
2-to-1. Okay.
Well, that is 2-to-1.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm betting approval 2-to-1.
What about you, Professor Spike?
Something. I'm just gonna hold and just see what happens.
What's your opinion? Up or down?
I think it's gonna get approved only because of political reasons, not because of medical reasons.
Interesting.
I think that they will not approve and give them a complete response letter. So that's my opinion.
Amazing. Okay. Well, I guess we don't need to.
The advisory committee had good reason to vote it down. They were under pressure too.
That's true. But we've seen the FDA completely ignore those letters.
Both ways.
Just like,
in both
just like,
directions.
just like Misa.
Yeah.
Well, we won't have to wait long to know what happens.
Yeah, if you're asking me, that's why I bailed out of everything, because I think it's going to go against them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have conviction on my 2-to-1.
Right, exactly.
Well,
You're not saying the 90-10.
making the
You're
odds,
saying
no. You can't have it both ways. If you're making the odds 2-to-1, you do have conviction.
Yeah, you're right. You're showing some confidence with 2-to-1.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, yeah, I don't want to play it for whatever reason. But
what I have in it is so low that I'm just willing to let it ride.
Here's one that Jota and I are both very bullish DMTK.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, so everybody have a terrific weekend. Hope you had a profitable week trading.
Yes,
and I hope
indeed. Good luck, everybody.
With great profits. It was very nice coming from Eastern Long Island all the way to your homes. See you next week. See you, Professor Spike. Take care.
Jiggly's asking if he can come to my wedding. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe.
Tuesday. What time Tuesday we're going to do it?
Tuesday. Let me take a look. Yeah, let's tell the people when we go on. That helps. I can do
4:15.
Yeah, that works good for me. I'm busy till 4, so 4:15 is great.
All right, 4:15, Spike.
Yeah, fine.
4:15 Tuesday. See you all then. Have a good one.
See ya.
Don't forget to subscribe and give us that thumbs up.